Okay, episode 5.
Episode
Back
5.
again.
We are back.
Back for another episode. And just so he doesn't get ticked off about this,
What'd I do?
I'm Manny.
No,
What's your name?
I am John. I didn't get ticked off, man. It's just
Yes, you do.
proper etiquette. We just got introduced. What's up, family? Welcome, family. There could be first-time viewers that don't know who's going. Gotta be cordial.
So, I think this episode is maybe one of the longest.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out though. We got a bunch of stuff. There's been a lot of stuff that has happened recently. First I'm gonna go with the CDO schedule.
Yes,
Talk about
CDL
that.
schedule. Yes,
Modern
sir.
Warfare 2 campaign is now released. And Modern Warfare 2 full game releases on Friday, October 28th.
Mm-hmm.
Real news. Bruce Bochy, the
Former skipper.
skipper for the San Francisco Giants, comes out of retirement. MLB postseason right now. He's happy for this one.
We'll catch up on that stuff.
You
Sorry.
say
The next thing. Ooh, we got a little football news to talk about, but we'll say that for later. Say that for later. A little bit news.
Yesterday I had my homecoming, and
You did. Yes.
today we just finished. And
Earlier we went to the matinee of.
what?
Earlier we went
Matinee?
today to the matinee of.
Black Adam.
Thank you.
I don't even know what
like that
matinee
tag team.
I don't know what matinee means. That's why.
Oh, my bad. The midday showing. Normally that's what they call, or the early morning showing, or something like that. It's called. It's a theater language. Matinee.
I was just thinking of movies.
Yeah.
I like to start off though. CDO schedule, full thing released.
Take it, sir.
We have 5 majors, championship weekend, and this will probably be one of the most, not one of the most, but when I look at the schedule, goddamn, this is gonna go on for months.
It is.
So, just to go over it, Major 1, the online qualifiers are going to be December 2nd when the full season starts. And then ends December 11th, I believe. And then Major 1 happening in Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh.
Raleigh.
No,
Raleigh,
North
right.
Carolina, down at the CDO headquarters. Major 2, online qualifiers, January 13th through the 29th. And the host for the LAN event, February 2nd through the 5th, going up to the Green Monster out in Boston.
Beantown.
Boston Breach hold Major 2. Major 3 qualifiers are February 17th through March 5th. And then for Major 3, your host for Major 3, we're going down south, down to the Midwest, to the Yeehaw State, next to the Roll Tide State.
Yeehaw State.
Optic, Texas, March 9th through the 12th, hosts Major 3. Major 4 qualifiers, March 24th through April 9th. And the host for Major 4, they're doing it again.
Yes, who is it?
The New York Subliners host Major 4, April 13th through the 16th. Major 5 qualifiers, May 5th through the 21st.
Nice.
And Major 5.
No.
Major 5 going through it. We're going across borders. We going to Canada.
Canada.
Toronto Ultra hosts Major 5.
A? Canadians say A a lot.
Major 5, May 25th through the 28th. And Champs Weekend still hasn't been released. But we know all the majors. We know where they are.
Excuse you, homie.
Excuse me. Yes. We know where they are. We know when it is. I know in the house, I'm gonna be taking over Saturdays because
in the living room he's gonna be taking over.
yes, in here I'm gonna be taking over Saturdays because nothing else is on Saturdays. Because his football's Thursday and Sundays, so I'll be taking the house Fridays and Saturdays.
What you don't remember though is the football season. A majority of it, I think, the first two majors may conflict a little bit, and then after that, you're gonna have something.
Okay, then I just have the house to myself.
I didn't say all that, brother.
Not to myself, but I have the living room.
Man, I like to sleep somewhere, man.
Nah.
Yes, but you'll have the living room. So, lots of games, lots of tournaments, lots of
games, lots of
excitement.
majors.
Yep.
Champs weekend.
I may be able to follow a little bit better now. This year.
There was a video though that I watched, and I watched audio. I only read like the closed captions. I gotta go back and rewatch it again. It was a community update about everything, about the whole season. So the season is particularly gonna be the same. Point system, matches, everything is gonna be the same.
Oh, good. So I can follow.
Yes.
If they would have flipped it, I'd be like, man, I'm back to square one.
I think it's still the same hardpoint and search and destroy. I just don't know what that third game mode is gonna be.
Yep.
Because Control wasn't in. Oh wait, no, Control was in Cold War. Control wasn't in. I don't believe it was in Modern Warfare 2019. I gotta check that again though.
This is the part in the video that it's just a one-person conversation. So.
But
I listen. I'm trying to catch up.
It was just me.
Yes. Go for it. Sorry.
I hope they leave Control in though. Control is actually a good one.
Again, it was exciting the last time, so I hope they don't change anything.
Point system is gonna be the same. I think the maps the map game modes are gonna be the same.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the thing that that probably sounded weird. The general manager said was that I think they're building a server in North Carolina.
A gaming server.
Yeah, so it's like not so bad with ping and everything. Because a lot of the pro players complain about all the lag and stuff. And
Gotcha.
Sometimes like the game crashes are because of the servers and everything.
Yeah.
So it's just weird.
Hope they get the glitches out. I mean,
hopefully. Little exploits and everything.
Yep.
I hope they don't change like guns and everything. Because there were certain guns in this past season that worked so well. I know some of the people who watched it. The Volk worked so good with it, and they just scrapped it. And I'm like, well, there goes that.
Yep.
So I hope they don't make any like major changes. They more particular keep it the same and everything.
Sure.
Moving to a different COD. Modern Warfare 2 campaign download was released this past Thursday. You can play it. You were able to play it yesterday and today. There were some issues though. I know I ran into this one too. Where if you had the beta wasn't working for the campaign. So I'm saying this more for my PS5 users and my PlayStation users. To download if you want to play the campaign, actually go to your game library and go to the actual game when you purchased it, because I know it's going to be in there. Sure. And just download it straight from there, and then everything should work. Because that worked for me.
Yeah.
I've been doing campaign now.
Isn't usually the beta one, does that normally work better or something? I don't know how that all works out.
The beta's like spring training for baseball, basically.
It's just a trial or...
Yeah, it's like a trial of everything.
Yeah.
Trial and error, what works, what doesn't work.
Is it a full version or just parts of it? Or
it was only parts of it. There's maybe like 4 maps, 4 game modes.
Got it. But just enough of a taste.
Yeah.
For it, yeah. Got it.
So...
yeah, well, hopefully the kinks get worked out and all that, right?
In the end.
When's the full release?
So get to.
I was trying to set you, man. That was called a setup, man. You know, like an alley-oop, man. I was saying, and when's the release?
I was doing
But you
my
interrupted it, man.
I was doing my
Damn.
introduction. I was doing my introduction with this.
Sorry, man. Sorry, go for it.
And then all the hype, what everyone's waiting for,
Yep.
ever since God knows how long ago, releases this Friday, the most valuable day, October 28th. Full game releases. Yay.
Full game release.
I just hope I don't have to get re-level 30 because that would suck again.
I don't even know what that means, but
The max level for the beta was level 30, and like you got a bunch of guns and stuff. So I just hope I don't have to do that again, because I really don't want to do that again. Kind of just want it right there.
Why? Because of the download time or something?
No, just it took a really long time to get to level 30.
Oh, got it. You get into
Yeah,
the
it
level.
took, it took me like a couple of days.
Sure.
Like 3 something.
Well, how long is this the new game? I mean, isn't it like the next
It's
several
on this
months?
Friday.
No, but I'm saying for the next several months, like that's what you're gonna be playing, right? It's the new game, right?
Mhm.
I think a couple of days won't be too bad for you.
No, I know. Even that, like with gaming, I just got bored. I downloaded Hot Wheels
What?
Unleashed. I'm playing a Hot Wheels game, guys. Hot Wheels games for the win. I didn't even download by myself. Me and my buddy Ethan.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Ethan, for
2 episodes. You getting that shout out, E?
for doing this with me. Hot Wheels Unleashed. We're doing a bunch of different things. You know, this dude has a Snoopy car now.
A Snoopy.
And this shit goes hella
this,
fast.
What does the Snoopy car look like?
So, take your basic like axle with the 4 wheels and everything,
Yeah.
and the base has grass, obviously, and then it's Snoopy's house, and then Snoopy on
Oh,
top.
the little doghouse.
Like he's going.
Oh, when he's
And then his
when,
ears are like flapped back.
where is he? Like that Baron X or Baron something?
No, it's
whatever.
not that one. Like he's on his house.
I
It's,
know,
it's not.
but
It's
if
not
you-
him as pilot. It's just him normally.
Oh, got it. Okay.
It's like him just sitting on it, and he's just
Got it.
with
Not the
his ears.
goggles, not the
No.
little kind of. Got it.
not airplane
Yeah.
Snoopy.
Mhm.
But dude has freaking Snoopy,
Mhm.
and I'm over here with the Aston Martin. But I forget what car I have. I have a race car, drag car thingy. It's
It's
not
cool.
that bad. It's cool.
It's cool.
In other news, the former skipper
Switching gears, yes, sir.
Switching
Go
gears.
for it.
riding an MLB. The former skipper for the San Francisco Giants, the man who led us to 10, 12, 14 World Series.
Yes, sir.
He announced his retirement in 2019,
Sounds about right.
2018, 18-19 season,
I think it was the one ending in 19. Yeah.
19 season. He announced his retirement. He said he did want to focus more with his family and his grandkids and his kids.
Yep.
Spending more time with family. But baseball can't keep you away from retirement, no matter who you are.
Guess not.
The skipper comes out of retirement and signs a 3-year deal with the Rangers.
He pulled a Tom Brady.
I guess everyone's going to the Rangers.
Yep.
There was, I know I've seen it on TikTok, but it's just random people saying it.
Hmm.
But a lot of people are speculating that all-star pitcher for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw, may go to the Rangers. And I do not believe that. I feel like he'll stay with the Dodgers, maybe sign like a 2-year or something, just to stay in LA.
I couldn't even tell you what his record was this last year. I don't know if he still has his stuff like before. I mean, before there used to be a like a big difference where it seemed like in the AL, because they had a designated hitter, pitchers wouldn't necessarily want to go to the AL because there was just more hitting going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that there's designated hitter in both leagues, it kind of doesn't matter. But I really don't know how Clayton Kershaw did this last year, or if he was hurt or whatever. So I have no idea if that would be a good move for him or not. Yeah. But Bochy, getting back to Bochy, and before he coached the Giants, he had coached the Padres, who
That's right.
obviously now are in
We're now in the World
And
Series
they're in the postseason right now.
postseason.
But yeah, uh, had success. He did take the Padres, I believe, to the World Series one time. They didn't win, and then with us again those 3 times. So that was cool.
3 and 5 years.
3 and 5 years. It was definitely dynasty material at that time. I mean, good luck to Bochy. He was endeared. Hate to see him. Obviously it's his choice, and I don't know. Maybe he was like, man, I'm done with these grandkids. Or I don't know what was going on, but good luck to him. He was definitely a great coach with the Giants. From what I remember, he was a very player friendly coach.
Mm-hmm.
He had a lot of trust in his players, and if he, I think back, the roster the Giants had, he got a lot out of them, and I think we were really based in pitching, a lot of good pitching.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing, like I said, I don't know what's going on with the Rangers. They got a lot of good hitting.
Not a lot of good pitching.
And I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they're pitching, if it's good or not. I haven't heard them as elite squad. But, if anybody can, I know Bochy will get all that he can.
Bochy can.
There you go. You gonna hit him with some postseason
Action right now.
Postseason.
The Houston Astros just beat the New York Yankees.
And let's pause just for a quick second. The last time that we recorded, if you remember, Cleveland was still playing the Yankees, right?
Yes, that is true.
And then it was like
oh,
we can't. Yeah, that was after the 18th inning win, and they took series lead then. But the Yankees came back, beat them twice.
Beat them twice in a row.
Eliminated them, and so now you guys remember last time we did say that the Astros had already moved on. So now it's Yankees Astros, and look, within a week's time, the Yankees made it in and are now
losing
3-0. So
Houston had just beat them.
Yep.
Maybe like 20 minutes ago.
A little bit, yeah, somewhere around there. Yep.
15 minutes ago.
Yep.
5-0 win.
And
there's a funny thing that I saw.
What's that?
The last time that Garrett Cole pitched in an ALCS was with the Houston Astros against the New York Yankees. And he dominated that game, 7 innings, 7 strikeouts.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Garrett
Cole, I knew that he was with them, but and obviously when he became a free agent, then he went over to the evil baseball empire. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, but yeah, he was on the mound and lost the game today. And the other,
there it is. I was trying to find it.
Oh, go for it.
Cole today with the Yankees, 7 strikeouts again, matching what he did last time, and only 5 innings pitched. Gave up 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, and 1 home run.
Oh, so he gave up all 5. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Well, again, the Yankees down 3-0. They were on the other end some years ago, right, when they were up 3-0 against Boston, and then and they lost 4 games in a row. 4 games. And so now can they do the same thing? Can they repeat history?
Probably not.
I don't know, but that's their challenge now. So we'll see.
Philadelphia does lead right now in the series, 2-1. So the Padres right now lead the game in the bottom of the 4th, 4-3.
Bottom of the 4th, okay.
That's right now.
So they're fighting for their lives.
They are fighting for their lives.
They battled pretty good.
They've
been battling good. That's actually been a good series. So there hasn't been like that. I don't think any of the 2 teams got blanked out yet in any of the games. So they've been pretty evenly matched. So that's been good. We'll see. We'll see if it goes. We'll see how far it goes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Phillies and Pods. Keep that one going. Is it over to me now? Yeah. Over to me. What can we talk about next?
I almost kicked over your thing.
Don't kick this over. You trying to kick this over? What am I? Oh, wait. Maybe we start talking about this. How about let's shift the gears, man. Oh, let me stretch my hand over here. No. So in football news, we're recording on Saturday. We said I don't think we said. Did we say the date? October 22nd.
Yeah, 22nd.
So it's a Saturday. It ain't Sunday, but I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for football tomorrow. Earlier this week, Thursday, I believe.
For Carolina Panthers football?
I think everybody just gave up there. They just packed their bags. The owners, I think they got an empty facility right now over at the Carolina Panthers. But for eager for the Niners, because, and before I go on, you'll know in case you hear it, but Kevin, sorry about this. Sorry about all that happening. So the Carolina Panthers, though, traded away Christian McCaffrey.
For draft pick, not even for a player.
To the San Francisco fucking 49ers. And so it's good. You know, Christian McCaffrey went to graduate out of Stanford. No, he got off the plane. He was stretching. He's like, oh, glad to be back. So, he's coming home. McCaffrey's coming home. So we'll see how he does. Very excited, though. Very versatile player. He's been, I believe, probably top 5 running back in the league for the last 5 years or so since he came to the league. Yeah. Versatile, for those that know, he's a good rusher, but he's also a good receiver coming out of the back. So he's very versatile. For the Panthers, he did a lot of different things. It wasn't just all rushing as a running back. And I think that fits well with our coach, with Shanahan's kind of game plans normally, where he, tries to do different kind of things, movement, all kind of whatever, right? He tries to get people involved in different ways, as we all know how Debo, he was receiver, right? Debo, receiver, running back, water boy. I don't know what else they got him doing.
Quarterback, left tackle.
I think he refereed one game.
Long snapper. He was the damn kicker one game.
So, again, Caffrey very versatile. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. And I think what I saw was that he is going to wear number 23, not his normal 22. We'll see by the end of the year, because Jeff Wilson is 22, right? And I know who? Jeff Wilson Jr., the other running back. So
he should give up his number.
Well, McCaffrey might have to break him off a little bit or something. Buy him a watch or something, do something. But I wouldn't be surprised if at some point there might be another change. But again, Christian McCaffrey, very excited to see. And I'll put it like this. Actually, I said it to a couple of folks I talked to. Shanahan has all the weapons that he could possibly have. So I know people will hate on Jimmy G and all this stuff and whatnot, but if Shanahan can put a game plan together now with McCaffrey and that talent, we don't necessarily need Jimmy G, stretching the field. We should be very effective.
Small ball.
And just getting folks out in open field. It's just like, it doesn't have to be the 50-yard passes every time. And I know that ain't Jimmy G's strong suit, but you throw them hella 5-yard passes and timing routes. If that's all they focus on, man, I don't know how you could guard McCaffrey, Debo, Kittle, and Ayuk at the same time. And if you want to throw in, once in a while, use check and all that. Again, you only got 11 people on defense, and I already named off like 4 or 5 like you have to guard. That should be a challenge. Looking forward to it. Big news there. Yeah. So
I'm gonna shift gears.
Exciting. We're shifting gears another more. Yes.
Stay with the sports theme.
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm gonna go to basketball.
Go for it.
The NBA season has officially been canceled.
No, damn.
Officially started. Warriors on Tuesday.
Tuesday was the opener. Yep.
Tuesday did their ring ceremony, and the rings look actually really nice. I like the
Yeah.
rings, and they are actually personalized to each person
Yes.
for how many championships they've won.
Yes.
So like
Yes.
with Curry, there's 4 because he's
Right.
been with all 4.
Yep.
Poole, Wiseman, Juan, they all have 1.
Right.
Because it was the first one.
That's right.
But I just like how like it looked and everything.
Did you see? I don't know if you got to see it.
It like twists.
Yeah, you opened it, and then
You-
it kind of
you
like it looked like a
twisted,
3D thing.
And then it's the
Yeah.
championships. It's actually really cool.
That was
I like
pretty cool.
one.
I like that. Yeah, too.
But then I look back at it and I'm like, why didn't they do it like the Rams championship one? Put the little stadium in the ring,
Yeah.
have it light up. Yeah, they did. Which one lit up?
I don't remember.
The Braves one.
Oh, that's
the
right. I
little
think they had,
field.
oh
and
yeah,
it
yeah,
all
yeah, yeah,
lights
yeah, yeah. That's right.
up
That's
and
right. Right.
everything.
I mean, they try to make everything unique. You know, you gotta try to make everyone
No,
look
it
special.
was
But
just
no, I mean
funny.
you're
It
right.
was
That was a
funny.
cool feature, right? That you kind of would be like, hey, damn, I want that too.
The Bucks one was actually really cool. 2 years ago, last year.
2 years.
Who won last year?
Wasn't that the Warriors? That's why they were getting a ring
No,
ceremony.
the year before that.
You said last year.
Not. I meant like
last year.
Last basketball year, like last basketball year.
So 2 years ago.
Yes.
Because last year it still was the Warriors. The Bucks. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, it was the Bucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, because it was Mickey Mouse ring, Bucks, Warriors, the bubble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Currently though, the Warriors are sitting in second place. It. I know it's really early. I know
Yeah.
it's super early with everything. I just want to do the standings and everything.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Well, they're 1-1. Is that
1-1,
not
yes.
correct? Yeah. Yeah. They got beat by Denver last night.
The Lakers are in last.
Once again, we're only 2 games in.
I
Dog,
don't care, they're in
don't.
last.
Wait till we're halfway through the season, and then that'll mean more. But yes, they did not. They're looking a little
Still,
suspect.
though.
They're looking a little suspect to start the year. Oh yeah, but 1-1. They lost to the Nuggets. The Nuggets look strong, like normal, but I didn't get to watch the game, but I saw there were ups and downs, and we made a run towards the end, trying to get back into it,
Yeah.
and made a run, but couldn't get there all the way. So, hey, 2 games into it, still looking good.
Looking strong.
Some of those young guys are looking really good, so I'm looking forward to seeing them develop more into
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, anything else on the sports front? Nope.
No, there's no.
No.
I don't know about NHL. We know nothing about that.
That's
MLS.
that's a sport? No.
I don't know about that one.
We're thinking of our sports, man. I meant our sports.
Our sports, yes, there's nothing.
I didn't say we were turning into
The Giants are doing nothing this offseason.
I didn't say we turned into ESPN now. I just stuff that's related to
No,
us.
we're turning to LFLS. Like father, like son.
Yeah, I got up. I was like, what? What league is that? And there he goes.
I'm not trying to
kicking
kick
my
it.
stuff
I'm
once
not trying to
again.
kick
Get your big old feet. Just
No.
be still.
No.
So yeah. So how about your homecoming, dude? How was that last night, man?
It was good. It was actually really good. Homecoming last
Mhm.
night. First homecoming that like felt normal.
Say more.
Freshman
Hmm.
didn't have it. Freshman year I didn't have it. Not senior year. Sophomore year we had it, but it was split, so it just felt really weird.
Mm-hmm.
But this year it was the first year having it combined, every grade level. It was good seeing some of the freshmen there, some of the sophomores,
Nice.
fellow juniors, and then some of the seniors. All classes of that I know people and everything. So it was cool. I brought my girlfriend, Amaya. Shout out to you again. Second
Second episode.
episode in a row.
We might have to have you a guest star here.
For coming. And then shout out to all my friends who
Yeah.
photos, just said hi to everyone that was there. Just like what made it like feel fun and everything. The dancing was cool. Some of the music was not okay.
Hmm.
They played some white ass music.
You have some white classmates, so I'm glad
I
it
got
catered
like
to some of them.
I have like 4 white classmates and that's it.
Well, remember, it was all grades, it was all whatever,
That is
so
true.
you had to have a blend, my son.
I know.
So, but you had fun. You said you
It was
had
really
fun.
fun.
You were looking
Dancing,
sharp, man. He
dancing
was
here and there.
he didn't mention it. Him and Amaya
We
take
matched in green,
a nice forest green color.
going with our theme going with our theme of what I did for my poster.
Sure.
The Evangeline, the Princess and the Frog.
Mhm.
Just overall, it was cool.
Yeah. Like I said, you guys looked sharp.
And
You
ran out
know,
of
you
water.
guys really. It was a good. I thought the color was cool. Um, all that good. I get that pride, right? I talked about being proud of him last week, just in what he was doing. When he asked his girlfriend out, the production he kind of put together to do the sign, and then to see the results yesterday. Them two young adults dressed up, matching, and just looking really nice. Cleaning well.
Yeah.
Don't know if y'all have recognized it. He had a haircut. Some, just a little bit wild. The hair was a little wild last week, so got him a little, cut and stuff. And he was looking sharp. And yeah.
You know they ran out of water last week there for the homecoming yesterday?
What were they doing? Handing out bottles or?
No, they're handing out cups and they ran out of water in jugs. It's kind of funny.
How do you run out of water?
I don't know what they
Okay.
did like 3
All right.
times. It was funny.
Got it. Well,
Yeah, people were kind of stressing about the water and everything.
yeah. Hopefully,
But it was cool.
there's a suggestion box that you guys could give some feedback on.
Have more water.
What happened? Did they have to go like
I had to go back
to
and
go?
forth
Yeah,
getting water and stuff.
they just need to do it more frequently. Sounds like.
It was funny though.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was. Probably was. I don't know. Didn't happen in our group. It's probably some drama that happened. I don't know what happened, but kind of funny to know about.
It's I think it's common
It's a
that
high school experience.
yeah. I don't think that I ever went to a dance that there wasn't some kind of drama.
That is true.
Little drama, big drama, all kinds of drama.
Fixed drama, non-fixed drama, any
Yeah.
drama.
Yeah.
Got a lot of drama mamas.
It
Drama llamas.
happens. It happens in high school.
Does happen.
Sometimes you can't avoid it. Usually you can't avoid it
Yeah.
at some point.
I don't think you can ever avoid drama. There's drama in everything. Anything,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Excuse me.
School, work, sports.
I mean, avoid it. No. Try to not
Ignore
be
it.
involved in it. Sure.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you can't. I mean, sometimes it just
Sometimes it's revolved around you.
right, directly or indirectly, you somehow get wrapped up into it. So, but I mean, overall, I know I didn't pick y'all up, but it didn't sound like there was no cops headed up to your school. So,
Thank God.
If it ain't that drama, hey, you can
We
live with
chilling.
the rest of it.
We chill.
Yep,
Going into watching news.
we gonna save that one for the last.
Yeah. No.
Got it.
We haven't.
We're getting there.
We're slowly creeping, getting to the surface. We did watch Andor.
We
We
did.
watched episodes 3 and 4.
Yes.
I want your opinion first.
It's not bad. It's like I think it was always played up that it is a kind of a backstory.
Mhm.
It was an extension of Rogue One, which itself was kind of a backstory or a story in between.
There's the backstory of Jyn Erso.
Well,
Kind of.
Jyn Erso, if that's your take, absolutely. It definitely is some of that. To me, it was the backstory of those Death Star plans getting onto the ship and how Star Wars starts in Episode 4. That's what the backstory was. I don't care who the characters were, so you know what I mean. So that it was the fill in what happened right before the Death Star plans got there. So that's what it's a backstory for me. And so I just say that because now we're exploring more of some of the actual characters, and Cassian Andor being one. So the first 4 episodes, these last two, it just got a little more interesting. I thought.
It explained a lot more.
Sure, and it's filling in. Now we're 4 episodes in. For those, Andor is up to episode 7, so I don't think anything we say is going to be a whatchamacallit.
Okay, we're back after a little bit of technical issues.
Y'all didn't see it.
You don't see it. It cut. But going back to it, Andor, you go ahead.
So Andor, I think it's a fill-in, right? I think we recognized it. It's what leads up right before how Star Wars starts, right? With the death plans and that being transferred. So it's a backstory. So in some of it, it's it seems like they're being very deliberate. They're really taking their pace and putting it in. Cassian, they're really telling his story when he was small, all that kind of stuff. So, I can't say that to this point there's been any like knock your socks off kind of action. So I don't think that there's anything there from that perspective. But in episode 4, how we touted earlier, right, when we learned and saw that meme, we learned the guy's name is Sergeant Linus Mosk.
Episode 3, not 4.
Okay. Where was the last one we just saw? But it was the line where he says, "Shit, we're
being siege."
Oh yeah, we're under siege. We're under siege. So, yes, for the word "shit," making it into Star Wars after heck of films. So that was a good thing. I told you that I was gonna get the name once we got to it, and we got to it. So yeah, I mean, I think it's been cool. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. I'm not raving anything. You, I think, know that my favorite droid is K2SO, and I believe in the next couple of episodes will be where he comes in.
For people who don't know it, I think I probably already threw it on the screen for K2SO, just for if you do not know what it looks like. So
yeah. So there's the popular droids, C-3PO, R2-D2, and they're great. I mean, they're awesome. I love them too. BB-8 obviously made a big scene. I think K2SO only had Rogue One, and it was hilarious. I know his smart ass. I don't know why he just stuck to me, and I thought it was just even though it was a short term, he was a bad little droid there, or actually tall droid. He's probably the biggest droid that's there, the tallest one at least. So I'm waiting to see him. That's kind of been my thing about watching Andor. When do them two hook up and start having their relationship or kicking it? What did you think, Ray?
I don't know. I don't have much for it because, like, with me, Rogue One wasn't my favorite Star Wars film. I still have always liked Attack of the Clones.
Sure.
It's not my favorite one. I think Revenge of the Sith is probably the favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
That one and Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
But I've always liked Attack of the Clones, just like for how it is and everything.
Now, did you like the movie or did you like the series? Okay. Because I know you watched the series for a while too, the cartoon series
and the movies. But if we're talking about movies, I do like Attack of the Clones, and I'm really fond of the TV series too.
Yeah,
he was really cool with everything.
Yep.
I don't know. I just didn't. Rogue One was kind of just one of those like filler movies.
Absolutely. no, and that's what that's the beauty about Star Wars. And I don't know, some of my friends, they're the purists, right? Anything that was CGI, anything whatever, just doesn't make it on the map. And everyone has their opinion on stuff. I know your generation saw the movies with a lot of the new technology, the new advances. So it speaks to you, and that doesn't surprise me what you're saying. You're right, and so just like you said, it's a filler, absolutely. But for me, who saw the three originals, 4, 5, and 6, it was so dope to see a filler part because I always had like those questions where the damn Death Star plans came from, right? And things. So to see it played out, that's why Rogue One was badass. And I think I know we haven't discussed it in length on here, but I think my favorite scene still in that Rogue One is when Vader lights that lightsaber in that dark tunnel. That sent chills. I was like, oh damn, that fool's about to kill fools right now. So, but that was one of the first times that you really got to see, in my opinion, how deep he was with the Force. You saw the chokehold. You did all that stuff. He did it all in one little tunnel. He was chokeholding, throwing fools, deflecting blasters. He did it all. So it was just like a badass scene, and I remember that from Rogue One. So yeah, I mean, again, the filler speaks a little bit more to me. But yeah, like Andor right now, like it's kind of like one of those, just
It's
like
just
okay,
going.
yeah, and I'm
It's
just
not.
hoping to see little things here.
I will say it wasn't as bad as Miss Marvel or She
Oh, in
Hulk.
comparison, right, sure,
But
yep.
in other Star Wars news, Star Wars Tales of the Jedi comes out soon,
I think next Friday
next Friday.
is when the first one or two. I think there's 4 stories that they're gonna end up streaming,
Probably.
and I don't know if 2 come out and then the others, or if it's just gonna be one next
One.
next Friday.
I will probably not watch it. Um,
No, okay.
I have Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, my bad. Priorities. I got you.
I have my game. I am busy Friday, October 28th.
My bad that I forgot. You're right. No, I got you. I saw there was like a I don't know if it was on the Disney Plus page or whatever, but it was I think Grievous, General Grievous holding some sabers, and that I think was somehow it was with the Tales from the
Tales of
Jedi.
the Jedi.
Yeah, so that's definitely something again that I'm looking forward to. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I
Cool.
think that's it with Star Wars things.
Star Wars things. I don't know what you think. We'll probably talk about this off camera. I think at one point we should, I don't know, if lay them out, bring them out, whatever. But the sabers that we've collected, just
Oh, see.
as something like that.
We
We could talk about that later. But yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Later time.
Yep.
In movie news,
Movie.
we said it earlier. Came back from today. The matinee is for old heads, or just the movie that we saw today for my newer people, my newer generation people.
Cheaper prices, matinee.
Black Adam. Finished watching that one today.
Yeah.
I will say it did live up to the hype with everything.
I'm glad. I know you were worried about that.
I was a little bit worried.
Yeah.
Because there's been like a couple movies that
Yes.
have been real good trailers.
Yep.
And shit movie.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
I know people said that Smile was crap. With
I
everything.
didn't get to
I didn't see that one.
Yeah. But yeah, Black Cat, I agree with you. It lived up to the hype. It was a good movie and a good storyline.
It was a good character development with everything.
Yes. I agree.
And how he evolved from everything.
Yes. That I would agree. And I mean, you can't say it any other way, right? He was kicking some ass, man.
He was. He really was.
He was kicking some ass. So.
I will say though, Hawkman at times did get on my nerves.
Yeah,
That was just like me personally.
yeah.
Like if you guys go watch the movie, like I don't know how you guys will see him as, but he did get on my nerves.
You know what was it was interesting for me. The only time I remember Hawkman, this is gonna date me. Sorry, y'all, probably prehistoric times, but was when the Justice League cartoons were out.
Yeah, we would watch them.
No, you're talking. That's the newer. That was the revised version. I'm talking the old,
Oh, that was Hawk.
old
That was
one.
Hawk Girl, whatever her name was.
Right. I think that's when they
It was
did
a
that.
girl, Hawkwoman.
But Hawkman that I knew from way back, when I was a kid, one, we didn't know too much about him. What was that?
I doubt it was on the microphone.
So we didn't know too much about him at that time, unless you like got deep into all the comics. Maybe you knew. I didn't. So I mean, I just knew the standard Batman, Superman, all that kind of stuff. And so I didn't know so much about Hawkman, but he was a little interesting. I would probably agree with you. At times, I was like, man,
shut up.
knock his just out.
There's times where I wish like he would die and just
damn, man, I didn't go that far.
End him right then and there.
I actually thought that Dr. Fate.
I like Dr. Fate. I like how they incorporated him and like how he does everything.
Yes.
And just how his character was.
Yes.
I liked him.
What I thought he was gonna do is influence Hawkman a little bit more too, and kind of like I thought he would kind of have change Hawkman's mind a little bit and have him ease up a little bit, because again, he was a little too intense at times, like real rigid about his opinions. Anyway, so we don't want to ruin the film, obviously, right? But I would agree with what you said. The hype was definitely cool. I think it's worth watching if anyone's considering it. Really dug it. Lot action packed, all that kind of good stuff. And I just like The Rock. He did good.
You didn't say it, so I'll do it.
Yes.
For people who watch Black Adam, do stay till after credits because there is one post-credit scene.
There is.
It was interesting.
It was interesting.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worth staying for.
Very much worth staying for.
And then it obviously opens the door for what may happen next. But I'm just throwing it out there. Again, not spoiling it for anybody. I put my money on Black Adam. Even after that scene. Just letting you know. So yeah. So that was cool.
I think for people who do not know Black Adam, it's not like anything with the film, but Black Adam is a DC character. But he is actually a Shazam.
I'd say he's the Shazam.
He is the badass Shazam.
Well, he's 5,000 years old, so he's the first. Yeah. That's why I say that.
Yeah. But for people who watched the Shazam movie, because I know we did not, but I would see like clips and stuff, and I think there's 7 or 6 chairs, like in the Wizard Hall, whatever they called it. All of those but one get filled in, and Black Adam is technically the last person who fills in the chairs. Black Adam in the comics is this high-powered Shazam. Everything's filled with like rage and everything that he does. I know in the comics he just mass murder sprees with everything, killing off Justice League, the Titans, everybody.
Badass. Yep. Badass. Yep.
Just a little bit of background information on Black Adam and everything.
The other characters that came out, again, I won't go into them too much, just leave it as a surprise, but they came out cool. I thought they were kind of cool. I mean, they didn't take over. They weren't meant to take over the show. Mm-hmm. They were cool little supporting, characters though too.
Yeah, they were cool.
So I dug them. They were cool. Yes, sir.
I think is there like other movie news.
Still waiting for Wakanda.
Still waiting for Wakanda Forever.
I don't know if you, real quick, Beyond Fear. Can I throw that in?
Sure.
What me and Lily went to yesterday.
Oh yeah.
So this thing around us, Beyond Fear, I think it's what it was called, something like that, over at New Park Mall. I think I had said it before that I was going to it. It's supposed to be like this big scare kind of thing. I think I have a higher threshold than some.
Mm-hmm.
So I dress up as Michael Myers at times. I get kicks out of scaring others. So I walk into it with a different vibe, different viewpoint. I didn't get overly scared. Definitely there was some folks screaming. If you enjoy kind of going through that, it could be worth it. I gave it a C. For me, it was a C. But like I said, at one point, I was trying to scare the folk. I didn't have a mask or nothing like that, but we had this little light, this little flashlight. So I was trying to shine on my face and kind of come around corners, like trying to scare folks, scare the folks that are trying to scare folks. So that became my joy in the thing. But it's at New Park Mall. Check it out, beyondfear.com. I will say that the video for the website, that's closer to a B plus maybe, but the real thing's a C. So do with that what you will. But yeah, that would be the last thing. Just wanted to slip it in. Are we?
Yeah.
All right. Any shots out or anything that we want to? Not this time.
Not for today.
Nothing specifically. I do appreciate other people that have continued to watch and have given us good feedback.
Yes.
A lot of people.
Even at my school, I do appreciate the guys.
Yeah.
And they're the people who come up to me, say like, "Oh, you've done good," or like, "I've done good."
Yeah.
It's really nice to hear just like people enjoying what this channel is and everything.
Absolutely. And we hope, again, we said we just trying to have fun and
talk about random shit.
And people can come along for the journey, so we appreciate those that, again, giving us good feedback. Many folks that are colleagues, friends of mine, have talked about your good energy, and even just the content, they like it. I think for a lot of folks, we're just trying to keep it light and not like it necessarily too serious about stuff. So I think that's what they appreciate too, kind of a balance of stuff, right? And so it's been good. So thank you for the people that have commented. Please continue to, either when you see us, let us know. Yeah. But we said it before, right? We got an email.
We have an email.
Yes, sir.
Like father, like son, pcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Again, I'm gonna put it on the screen. But
yep.
So
yeah, check us out. We will probably soon. We feel we just want to keep the motion going. So we'll probably be putting together an IG page together and some other things. Yeah. So we'll be doing other things just to continue. We enjoy getting any kind of feedback, and whether it's in the comment section of this,
whether it's in YouTube comments,
right?
People texting,
emailing
everybody,
all that good stuff.
It's good to see everything.
Absolutely. And I don't think we've said this before. We've given props or shout outs to the subscribers, but anybody else, please just subscribe, like the thing,
subscribe, likes, whatever.
Please, that'll keep us going too. And I think with that, we're pretty good for this time.
Yeah. Episode 5
is a wrap. Thank y'all.
Peace out, guys.
Late.